Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Golden Trumpet podcast. I'm your host, Elder Carey, and that is my co host, Elder Hale. We are very excited to be gathered here once again, and I actually think that we're going to be talking about a little bit about the podcast and what's going on and why there's been so many different. Currently, we are still trying to decide what we are going to do in terms of video.
Sure to, fit in our schedule because we're full-time missionaries. Even if we do have a slightly different calling in the
Yep.
serve and then preach, we still, have a lot of responsibility. I know, for instance, Elder Carey here works for the Global Service Department.
So GSD, it's most of its information is extremely classified because of the nature of the work. It's nothing dangerous. It's nothing dangerous. It's just boring, nerdy things that have to do with the inner workings of the church. What I can tell you is all of the apps. Let's see here. Preach my gospel. Gospel library. Member tools. All those. Whenever somebody has a problem with any of those apps, they're going to send in a issue report, and my job is just to just answer that report and give them advice on how to fix their app. That's all I'm allowed to share about it.
It's fun to work at the GSD. It's fun to work at the GSD. You can be an IT guy and be a nerd while everyone else is stuck out there working, because we need people to be IT people, but we also need people to be out there physically working. So what I do is I help at the local food pantries with loading up stuff into people's cars or just, being muscle, because that just seems to be the one thing I'm good at,
What?
I guess.
Don't say that. You're amazing at many other things, man. You're not only muscle. You have
That was
some brain.
literally a flex. I'm just saying I at least have decent strength to work.
That's fair. What I'm saying
But if
is,
we want to go down this,
sorry, continue, please.
if we want to go down this rabbit hole, I guess we could perhaps say. Actually, wait. Now that I think about it, yeah. Actually, no. Most of my work assignments is just me moving things.
I used to do lots and lots of manual labor as well, until, of course, as we said in episode 2, I got hit by a truck, and now I'm stuck doing boring things on my computer because I have not been cleared to do manual work anymore, and it's boring. It is. It's so boring. Anyway, so about our lives as service missionaries. The service missionary, it is far different from a regular missionary. And something that you'll find us doing is lots and lots of volunteer work. We don't really go out teaching as often as regular missionaries because as service missionaries, our job is to serve. That's flipped around, so you can't really read that, but it says Elder Carey Service Missionary. And and our job is to go out into the world and find as many people to help as possible. For an example that I used to do is I used to go to the orchard down in Caldwell, and I would help them move boxes and stack things and clean things and pick fruit. It was lots and lots of work, but I enjoyed it. How about you, Other Hale?
I also used to do the orchard, but then I guess priorities shifted to work closer to us because it's called a Coldwell Orchard, and it's about a 40-minute drive from where both me and I guess Elder Carey are kind of at.
Of the big work is like 40 minutes to an hour away. It's kind of everything's kind of far away, and it is annoying at times, but sometimes the long drives the long drive to go and work at the temple makes it that much worth it.
Oh yeah, at the temple. I also work at the temple. When do you work on the temple, perhaps?
I used to work on the temple grounds. I used to clean and do manual labor. No surprise there. And then, like I said, I can't do that anymore. So I've been trying to schedule to become an ordnance worker, And if you guys do not know what ordinance workers are, is we kind of go into the temple and we help out the patrons of the temple. They're the people who go into the temple to do baptisms for the dead, other jazz. So I'm
Again,
currently working on scheduling it. Anyway, sorry, continue.
that'd be good. So what day are you planning on? Because I do like the Friday afternoon shift.
I'm thinking of the same day but different hours. I used to do the morning job when it came to cleaning the temple, but now I'm planning on scheduling it for the afternoon uh, or evening, either one of those, because my mornings are now full with working out. I have been cleared to work out, just not do manual physical labor projects. So that's one step closer.
You got to build up that muscle again, especially for Thanksgiving. We got the turkeys, we got the family, we got the giving of thanks. We unfortunately have the holiday I've been pushing, which is called your welcome givens, which is where you just, I guess, give welcomings to any thanks may be given to you. I mean, I know that may not be the thing. I highly doubt anyone's going to be like, "Thank you, Elder Hale, so much." If they did, I'd be a little weirded out, probably embarrassed, probably not believe them. But yeah, no welcomes givings.
That sounds like a really interesting day. So would that go before or after Thanksgiving? If logic applies, I would
That
think
would be like,
after.
yeah, it would be after. It's like Friday where you could be like, "Your welcome's giving now. Give me that Black Friday deal," kind of situation. You could be like, "Oh, you're welcome, neighbor. Now let me get this 10% off TV," and the neighbor's like, "No, I want it," and you might, and and I don't know.
That sounds like a really interesting idea. So it would basically just be like Thanksgiving, except you're saying welcome. You're welcome for everything instead of thank you.
Well, yeah, basically you're giving a welcome. You're only giving welcomes if someone thanked you. So maybe someone's like, "Thank you, Elder Carey, for being a nerdy IT guy." Then obviously you give them a welcome the next day.
No problem, man.
I have no clue. I think what would have is like turkey stuffing with a little bit of turkey inside as the main dish. Obviously, because it's the opposite of Thanksgiving. And I don't know, like besides that, I'm thinking no gravy. Obviously, you can't have your turkey and gravy.
No.
That's also in the breakfast. It's a breakfast, not a dinner. It's
Oh, nice.
Thanksgiving's breakfast.
And
I don't know. This is all just a dumb idea I've been half cooking up out of my pocket for the last minute.
yeah, and instead of a fully cooked turkey, it's a raw turkey because that's the opposite of fully
Whoa, whoa,
cooked.
whoa!
Yeah.
That's dangerous. That's like unhealthy. Like at that point,
Oh,
you're gonna have to give.
God.
No, then you're gonna have to give thanks to the doctors when you get taken in for I don't know raw turkey disease.
No, they would say you're welcome for saving your life.
No, 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 no. They're gonna say you're welcome. That'll be $100,000, please.
Minus
Please.
taxes.
Oh, yeah, not include taxes because healthcare.
Yep. We're not going to get into healthcare because that is a topic that I do not know barely anything about. So
I only know about it through the memes.
I think that's kind of how everyone knows about healthcare is just through the memes making fun of healthcare. So
Just healthy doses of memes.
healthy doses of memes. So another part of our lives is not just service projects, but it's also volunteer things. We don't only do physical work, we also go over to places and we volunteer to help, such as the food pantry. I do not personally go to the food pantry, although I do know a couple elders that do. So we basically volunteer at different places to help. Sometimes it's the shelter, that the pet shelter that's I think down by the waterfall. Sorry, not waterfall, water tower. So we don't only do computer stuff and manual labor. Elder Hale, are you okay?
Fine.
Should I like grab you a Tylenol? for I don't know what's hurting your face probably.
Oh no, nothing, sorry. I'm fine.
That joke was meant to be way better than that. That played so much better in my head. So why don't we just ignore
So,
that, audience, and let's move on. So in terms of non physical labor service projects, what else do you do, Elder Hal? Or is that just about it?
podcasts. I do this podcast, or I guess we do this podcast.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing this podcast, and we're also thinking of getting more videos out. If we find a good rhythm for our videos, we are considering trying to get more videos out on time to get more content out. And we're also, just like Elder Hell said, we're going to be starting short soon. So keep your eyes peeled for many different changes that will be coming, and we thank you so much for watching this or listening wherever you are. This episode of the Golden Trumpet podcast. Anything else to add, Elder Hale? Sorry, I
And my,
guess.
why is the
Oh, it's back.
microphone always cutting out? I got it. As it was said, there must be opposition in all things. I'm willing to bet my microphone is in opposition to all things. That's just my theory, though.
And that's just a theory. Again, no, I'm just kidding. I'm
No,
just
no, we
joking.
can't do that. No,
Yeah,
not Matt. Legend.
yeah. No, we're not going to bring Matt Pat into this. As far as I know, he's not a part of the church. But
Yeah, he wouldn't fit the topic subject, but
yeah,
he's a cool guy.
he is a pretty cool guy. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. And I am Elder Carey, and
Elder Hale.
I will see you guys later.